Welcome to episode 27 of the Brunch Ladies of Conshy Consignment.
Gosh, we just keep talking and talking and talking. Wow.
One big wild conversation, isn't it?
So I'm going to throw this out there now. If you're watching and not just listening on podcast, but watching on YouTube, you will see some action behind me today because Nick is helping me as Photo Nick. Nick of Nick's Picks today is Photo Nick, and he's photographing, which we'll tell you why in a little bit whenever we want to talk about it. But
let's get into it right now. Why wait?
Okay, so look. Hold on, I got to turn this way. See that? I never know what to. All right, there. See that? See that pile of stuff there? That's all been photographed. And over here, I got more. Why, may we ask? Well, in our other job, our side hustle, Consignment Chats, we are doing a challenge over this weekend. And the beautiful thing about us sharing it with you, our Conshy family, is because you get to benefit from this challenge. Because our challenge is called Molly's Listapalooza Challenge. And we have challenged other people in the business to list as many items as they can over the weekend. So Libby and I have to say, because we're part of the Consignment Chats, we are not available to win prizes like the other participants are. But dang, girl, you and I would be taking those prizes home.
Yeah, we took this a little bit seriously.
We can be very competitive, can't we? In a very positive way. We do it to pick everybody up and say, look, it's a great job. You can do this. But we have been listing fools, and the benefit is you get to go to our online store and look at all of the items that we've listed in the last 24 hours, because it has been crazy, the amount of items that have gone up.
Yeah.
Libby, how many did you do? You did 2 days of big numbers.
2 days of 30 plus, yeah.
Wow.
I have to look back and see the exact numbers, but
so
I'm
over
forging ahead today. So
you have listed over 60 items alone.
Yep. Probably closer to 70. Yeah.
I have not done that much, although I've had the biggest day by listing 50 yesterday. The day before, I was doing other things, so I only got, I think it was like 5 or 10 up. So I'm somewhere in that, but yesterday was huge. Luckily, I have help, and he was really good at helping me bust through it. But you guys got to check out the store, the newly listed.
I can't wait to see what you listed. In fact, I've been so busy listing, I haven't got a chance to shop what you listed.
Peek, right? And so there's all this and a whole rack here that we're going to try to get up today, because today is the final day. And I made a very lofty goal that as a whole, we would hit 400 listings in the whole competition, the whole challenge. However, I think that was a little lofty this weekend, because there's a lot of other things going on in everybody's lives. But daggum, we're well over 200 now.
Yeah, so we're going to get close. We're going to get
close,
even if we don't hit it.
Nick has us, he's working right now because he swears we're going to get 50 up again today.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
I don't know, because we got a lot more going on today besides Brunch Ladies and other things, Consignment Chat. So we'll see. And I got to watch the Eagles play football. I can't miss the Eagles game.
Are we allowed to say yet what podcast we were on? Or do we wait until tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Stay tuned next week for Brunch Ladies, or check our social media, because we did something. We were invited to be on a podcast, and we did that through our other business, Consignment Chats, and just really excited to share that with you and our Consignment Chats community as well.
It was fun. So much fun. So much fun. So, I got to tell you something.
What?
You're going to have a surprise guest next week. Hold on. I'm trying to point, y'all.
Yeah, you just give it up. Just give it up.
Him. I'm going to be out of town. So Nick of Nick's Picks, if you're a resale therapy friend, you will know who Nick of Nick's Picks is. He's going to sit in for me next week with Brunch Ladies.
Oh, I am so excited. So I get Nick all to myself next week.
Nick, all to
Oh,
yourself.
my goodness. Oh,
Yep.
my
Y'all be
goodness.
nice. Y'all be nice.
Can she bring Jane?
He wants you to bring Jane.
If she's not at church, yes. She usually has to watch it after the fact because this does interfere with her church schedule. So I'm sure Brunch Late, yeah, I'm sure it's for people that don't go early in the day. It's probably right in that meat of the Sunday morning church.
Yeah, it is. It's tough.
I'll see what I can do. I can tell you that I'm going to really up my olive game for next week because I have a totally naked mannequin behind me, but I also have a naked cocktail here.
Oh my word. Look at this, Nick. She's got no garnishing.
No garnish, no celery salt rim.
He says no garnish, no cocktail, Nick says. It's not a cocktail.
No cocktail.
Oh, I have no cocktail. Excuse me. Sorry about that. We're photographing, so there's all kinds of fibers in the air.
Yep, that happens. That happens.
What else do we have to talk about? This was another good week.
Resale therapy was really cool.
A lot of fun.
Yeah, so over the next couple weeks, we're going to be bringing you guys a lot of early Christmas shopping ideas, new with tags items. So that's kind of be our push, so you can get that Christmas shopping or holiday shopping done before the rush. There are some supply chain issues this year, so it would be wise to think about that and take advantage of our good deals.
Yeah. Also, I don't know how much any of you felt it, but last year there was a lot of backup with shipping. There were a lot of shipping issues where people were getting things after Christmas. Mm-hmm. So that's why we're really promoting the early shop this year to help avoid the disappointment of not having what you're looking for in time. So the best way to manage that is shop early.
Shop early. I know that's what I'm going to be doing, and I never do that.
I'm going to show you a few of the things that came in that I have that I'm listing that are new gift type items.
Oh, let's see.
I thought these were really cool. These are placemats, and they're Pimpernel. They're made in England, and they're those real heavy.
They're the hard, like cardboard one. I sold so many of those and the Pimpernel coasters, but I never get them that are new like that.
Yeah, new in the box.
Ooh.
Beautiful. Love them. So that's something I got. I've already listed a couple of card sets. If you have a bridge player in your life, there's a super cute set of vintage Hallmark strawberry cards. They have strawberries. They're so cute. And they're vintage bridge cards. So really, really cute. Let me show you this. I got several new with tag items in. So Jones, New York. There's a couple of different sizes, plus size on this.
Very pretty.
I have several pieces of clothing that we're going to try to get up, if not today in our listing. Here's a Calvin Klein top. If not today, this week, we're really trying to get as many of as things come in, I'm going through and looking for new with tags
thank you.
Or EUC items. What does EUC mean?
Excellent used condition.
That you can gift to family members. Of course, I don't even have to have an excellent used condition. I find it, I shouldn't say braggy, but I find pride even when I give something that wasn't EUC condition, because I like shopping that way.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of family members that appreciate it too.
That appreciate it. And some people actually request that. I did a poll on our social media. I think maybe it was even the year before last, but I think it was last year, just kind of asking, if people still shop exclusively new for the holidays. And I was really surprised at the answers I got, because 9 years ago in the storefront, people would only shop new items for
the holidays.
It seemed like pretty exclusive. And now the response was definitely most people still shop new with tags for the holidays, but the response was that yes, they will buy that. Yes, they've had people specifically request to buy secondhand gifts, and that they really appreciate that. So yeah, times are changing. Trends
I
are
love it.
changing.
I love it. It makes me happy.
It is very cool. It is very cool.
Makes me happy.
What was I going to say about that? Now I forget.
Makes our environment happy.
Yeah, it really does. I was going to say
What were you gonna
something
say?
about holiday shopping, but darn it, I just really can't remember what it was.
I don't know, but I'm sitting here worried about helping our Conshy family out. I need to start making my own plan. I always make my list of people and then throw some ideas. I'm not thinking about myself through all this right now. I need to be looking for my own Christmas gifts at this point. So that's something I got to work on this week. Write out my people I'm shopping for and start keeping my eyes open too.
Not a bad idea. Maybe I'll even throw some of those things up on Resale Therapy for you.
Oh, yes, that would be great. Hey, and that's the other thing. If you guys are looking for specific things, make sure you throw that out to us because we can keep an eye out for that as items come in because we get so much in, but we don't show everything all the time for Resale Therapy. But if we know what you're looking for, we
You
can
get the best price at Resale Therapy before we put it up on the website. So let us know for sure.
So.
And it doesn't obligate you to buy anything. It just means we'll grab some things in that category and show them.
Show them, yeah.
It's not an obligation.
What you're looking for, they're fine.
We like to make sure our customers are happy and getting exactly what they want and are absolutely thrilled with. So.
And it's so much fun. Sorry about my squeaky mannequin back there. It needs some WD-40, I think.
Honestly, actually, mine might be squeakier because every time I do it, like the dog will bark. He'll be like, "Bark."
Well, we don't have a dog anymore now, so it's me barking every time it happens. It actually hurts my teeth. It makes me cringe my teeth.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. Not really related to Resale Therapy, but related to items that are selling right now. Pants. Lots of dress pants, like Banana Republic dress pants, J. Crew, Jones New York, like things you would wear to the office. So people are trying to dress on the bottom again. I definitely noticed a trend over the past couple weeks of people buying those type of items. So, if you're in the market, probably grab some now. There are definitely some supply chain shortages in that category, and people are snatching them up right now. So.
Well, that's good to know because we actually got some in yesterday that I think were new with tags, and I hadn't put them on the front line. So maybe I should move them up to the front line.
Yeah,
and get them listed.
People are dressing on the bottom now, not just on top.
Oh, it's good, yet part of it's kind of sad.
Maybe that's why the uptick in shoes as well.
Maybe because shoes have been selling like crazy.
Yeah.
It really opens my eyes. I know you're not a huge sports fan like we are over at our house, but even watching college football yesterday, yes, I planned out my Listapalooza listing yesterday to work around college football so that we could get everything done up here in my office and then do other stuff with it downstairs while we watch football. Got priorities, friends, priorities. But I noticed, and it's packed again. The stadiums are packed with people. So it's a good feeling, a little apprehensive, but also nice to feel normal again, Yeah.
So this week on Resale Therapy, wait, should we talk about what we're going to be doing? And is it in 2 weeks?
2 weeks. I was wondering, should we talk about it? I don't know.
Yeah. Molly had this brainstorm idea. Or let's hold on a second. We'll tell you about that in a second. But
okay.
I wanted to say that, all right, this week in Resale Therapy, I was all about the jewelry this week. We had other items, but I was all about the jewelry. And we had gotten in like an estate of jewelry. And I showed a couple pieces. I put some up online. I showed a couple pieces at Resale Therapy. And all of the hoop earrings sold. It was like the weirdest thing. It was like hoops, 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 hoops. So I guess they just never go out of style.
I don't think so. I think sizing on them sometimes might go out of style, but I don't think hoops will ever go out of style.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised at how quickly they sold. Just like an interesting.
I have several pairs of hoops.
I don't have a single pair of hoop earrings.
You don't, but you do have a new necklace on the way.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I do.
Actually, you have 2 new
Oh,
necklaces.
yeah. So Molly put up when we did Insta Resale Therapy Live, she had 2 necklaces that she showed. The first of which is a costume necklace, navy blue, and I had an outfit. I don't have much jewelry, guys, at all.
Funny, because in her store, in her stock upstairs, she has thousands of pieces of jewelry.
Right. But personally, I don't really have jewelry. And I laugh because every necklace I have is like something my sister gave me for Christmas. She's like giving me hints, but even this one, my chakra beads.
I love
Anyway, yeah. So, and the second necklace you showed, I just absolutely madly, completely fell in love with.
I wish we had a picture of it. Tiffany, that's a crime. No hoop earrings. I agree, Tiffany.
It is. I think I need to. All right, the next pair that comes in that I have crazy allergies, so yes, I know that's a constant recurring theme in my life. So the next pair that comes in that I'm not allergic to, I'm gonna get.
You're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Well, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, the necklace. So I loved the first one that you bought, the blue one, the rope. With
the rope. Yeah, I'd have the perfect outfit to wear that with.
Oh, I can't wait to see it on you.
You'll see it in Nashville.
But we'll have to share a picture. Do I have pictures? I do somewhere of the one you bought, the other one, the artist one. It's beautiful. And that's the thing I love when things come in and you get all kinds of things and you look and you're like, oh, this is pretty. This is pretty costume jewelry. This is nice. And then you just put that one thing in your hand and you think immediately, this is something special. Like I've never seen it. I don't know what it is, but I can just tell. And you know the feeling I'm talking about, Libby. Mm-hmm. This is something special. So you immediately get online and start researching and trying to find it. And lo and behold, this was definitely a piece of artwork, a handmade piece of artwork. And the funny thing is, I didn't think of you right away.
But it was green. How could you not think of me?
I know. Well, because to me, the green, yes, it has green stones in it, but it wasn't the green that was popping out to me. It was the modernist design of it all. But we'll get a picture of it and share on social media so you guys can see this beauty that Libby bought. And then maybe she'll be wearing it. Maybe next week when her special
guest. Next week I'll be wearing it. Yep.
Maybe you can wear it
in transit. Since I bought it from Molly, it's being transported being shipped from North Carolina to Pennsylvania.
It's on its way.
I'll have it. I'll have it by next Brunch Ladies.
Well, you can wear it for Brunch Ladies with Nick of Nick's Picks.
I will do that.
And I'll figure out what necklace Nick can wear. As he says, in the background.
All right, wait, let's not push it. You already volunteered to do Brunch Ladies.
Woohoo!
Oh my gosh.
I know. He's going to do Brunch Ladies while I'm having girls' weekend.
Yeah. So we finished up this week color palettes.
Yep. That was fun.
Was it called Color Palettes by Conshy? Oh, geez. I hope I'm getting the name
Color Palettes by Conshy Consignment. That's the name of it. But I have to tell you, my mind just keeps going with more and more and more that we can do. We're going to grow this and build this as we continue with the color palettes, but we're not going to do it weekly or anything like that. We had said quarterly, but it may be a couple more times than quarterly. But
I just really had so much fun. I even changed the Brunch Ladies. Did you see the Brunch Ladies logo?
I did, and I
changed
it. I loved it.
I used our color palette. So I had so much fun because brights are not something that I really get into decorating wise or anything like that. So it was totally out of my comfort zone, and I just started appreciating so much more of the brights and the pops of color, and oh my gosh.
Did you see the one I shared on our stories? Speaking of decorating, the home decor
is the one I love. So there's the Mod Paper Designs that does a lot of cool costume jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Oh. No, this is the home decor, and I can't think of what her name is. Do you remember?
It's Losterchid Interiors or something like that.
Isn't it Orchid? Lost Orchid?
Oh my gosh, yes, because it's all one word. It's Lost Orchid. I never noticed that.
Lost Orchid Interiors.
I was like, Lost Orchid? Like, oh,
Lost
my
Orchid
goodness.
Interiors. She does a lot with brights, and I love brights. Love brights. And I just fall in love with just about everything she does. Now,
I don't like, it's so different from anything I've ever seen. And I'm not naturally attracted to brights, but every time I see one of her designs, I'm just
gorgeous.
I want it. Like,
right?
I want it immediately.
I know. I do too. This is my bright room. I got my office bright, and it's still not as bright as I want it in the end, but the rest of my house is not like that. It's very muted and calm and all that.
Her designs, I mean, if you haven't checked it out, Lost Orchid Interiors, now that I know how to say it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, love
she
it.
Gets some pieces. There was one porcelain dish that I shared before on our story because I fell in love with it, and I've never seen anything like it. It had gold detail and lime green and bright pink, and anyway, I could go on and on, but I'm not gonna. Just go visit her.
Go visit her. Yeah. And do you know where she's located? Where she's based?
Off the top of my head, no.
We gotta look that up.
Yeah.
The other thing I found out with brights, my mom kept asking me. We were photographing a beautiful Lily Pulitzer dress that is not in brights. It's actually black and white jacquard, and it's gorgeous.
Just keep an eye out. That'll be posted this week. You'll get to see it.
Keep an eye out. Just amazing. But anyway, we were talking a lot about brights and Lily Pulitzer, and my mom said, do you know anything about her? And I said, all I know is that she was a socialite. That's it. So, we looked up Lily Pulitzer, and all right, coolest origin story in the world.
Truly.
Not what I expected. So should I share it of what I remember?
Yes, tell them what you know now.
Okay, so she was married to a descendant of the Pulitzer Prize. I think is it Bert Pulitzer that the Pulitzer Prize was named? But anyway, she married her husband, and I don't recall his name, and he was a citrus grove owner in Florida, and she was a socialite, and she really loved to work, and she wanted to do something, so she started a citrus stand, right? And she would make lemonade, grapefruit juice, and she would be juicing all of this stuff. Yeah. So she was actually an entrepreneur before even the brand was born. And this was in the 1950s.
50s. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 1950s.
So,
and she would have her, aprons and dresses, and she requested a designer come up with something that wouldn't show the stains. So the stains of the grapefruit, the limes, the lemons would blend in with the fabric. And that's how her prints were born. And, she became famous, and she developed these little shift dresses. And the first one she designed for Jackie O that became famous was actually made from, did you read this part?
I did. I read the whole thing, but now I can't remember.
A pair of her kitchen curtains. A pair of Lily Pulitzer's kitchen curtains. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, isn't it? I love it.
So she just became popular, and that was the origin story, not what I thought.
Upcycling. Yeah.
I thought I at some point had heard she was a socialite. So of course I was picturing New York City socialite, and she just developed all these fun prints, and she went with somebody else's money, and I was so off. I'm so glad I read that. I have a whole new love and respect for
her. She's got an amazing story for sure.
Yeah. Wow.
And I love that she started with her dress, and everybody kept complimenting, and where can I get one? And then the next thing you know, they're selling in more than the juices, and boom, it just turned and pivoted. What do we say? You got to pivot. She pivoted.
You got to pivot.
She pivoted. 100% took the pivot. So
yeah,
that's me.
Gotten into the brights and all of that stuff. I never would have looked at that.
Yeah.
It totally changed my perspective on everything. I just love the color palettes by Conshy Consignment.
Well, good.
Yeah,
good.
So thank you for coming up with that, because wow.
Good. I've already got my next color palette in my brain, what we're doing, but I got to wait a little bit because we got a lot of other things to share and do over the next several weeks. But I have my next one in my mind.
Oh, I can't wait to find out. That'll be
I
fun.
love it. That's the artist in me. I love to do anything with art-based things. So this allows me to dabble in that. So
Yeah, and I think our customers really enjoy it. And we do refab and revive, kind of our side hustle where we do furniture and yeah, it's fun.
in our spare time, which we need to find more of because I need to paint. I need to paint.
Yeah.
I need to paint.
Yeah, it's going to be happening a little bit more. I always, in the fall and winter, I like to do take on projects like that a little bit more when I'm spending less time outside. You would think I would be painting outside, but no. I actually do it in my house.
Well, see, I'm going to paint outside. I think I'm going to hit my deck in the next couple of weeks. I got a couple of smaller items, and I'm now inspired because we're sitting here talking about it, and they've been sitting in that closet back there, over there by Nick, and I just want to get them done. So it's so relaxing when we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think since we're in separate areas and we used to paint together, I'm wondering if we just put each other like on FaceTime.
Yes. Yes, because that was so much fun. That was our time. I mean, look, it wasn't that we didn't already spend 7 days a week. Well, not back then because I didn't work weekends. I still don't work weekends. I don't work weekends. But we would spend all this time in the storefront, and then the day off, it's like, okay, get up in the morning, go over to Libby's, and we'd paint all day long. But it was just so, we've talked about this time, and they're probably tired of hearing about it. Beat the dead horse. We loved it. It was therapy, girls' time, music, coffee.
I think I'm actually going to do a couple pieces because I'm so inspired by the color palette. Like I'm actually excited to try something and step out of my comfort zone. Yeah.
I like this idea.
I was really excited by that and inspired. So.
Now you got my mind thinking about
I've got to go all in, man. If I'm doing a color palette.
Okay, I'm rethinking these two pieces because I was going to do what I did with the first one of the three I had and just do the same thing. But I'm liking where you're going with this.
Yeah, and I'm thinking when I come down in October on our way to Nashville, I'm going to bring you that red piece that you really like that my mom did. I think
of your mom's.
Yes.
Yes, please. I need it.
Table. It is apple red. It is just like a red, and Molly's been saying she wants that pop of color in her office.
In my office.
I'm going to bring that
exactly where I'm going to put it. Nick's in the background. He goes, yes, because that's what we need, more furniture.
One in, one out rules. You guys will see something else going up for sale.
I know. Oh, poor thing. He just, he's so good.
I have some prices to redo. Count me in on FaceTime.
I think she means pieces.
Oh, pieces. Oh, okay.
What, honey?
I said maybe next week I'll take this mobile and walk people through our house.
No. Did you hear that?
Threat? Is he threatening you?
He's saying next week he's going to take you mobile when he sits in and take everybody through our house to see the disaster that it is right now. My house has
listing 50 items a day. It's going to be all fixed up by then.
My house has never been this chaotic ever. And it's chaos.
And it's all for you. All to bring our customers the collectibles and the fun estate pieces and all of that.
All for our Conshy crew. Now, if I could just get the Conshy crew and the Conshy family to come help me, that'd be great.
Oh my God.
I need to do these listing challenges more frequently because it's really, I'm doing it with others, but it's really an excuse to get my competitive juices flowing so I can clear stuff out and get them out of the boxes and out to the world.
Yeah, I can't wait to get to work listing today. I have a lot of fun things that I'm going to be listing, so I'm really excited for that.
Look at that chair of photographed items we've got back here.
It looks like a lot of brights in there.
I know. I did 50 yesterday, and the goal is 50 today, but I don't think we can do it.
Yeah, we do have an interview later this afternoon. That's pretty important and exciting. So,
Yeah, I have to prep for that, and I'm not sure that 50 can happen between now and midnight, but he's determined. That's why he's working through he's got, talk about a competitive spirit. He's like you, Libby. When he gets his mind set on something, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to bed. I was finishing one consigner yesterday.
Well, that was me.
I wasn't stopping until it was done. I mean, I was not stopping until it was done.
Well, that was me last night, right, Nick? I have to pat myself on the back because he was like, that's it. We got to quit. I got to go to bed. And I'm like, I'm at 47. I said I was going to do 50, and I have 47. I got to do 3 more items. And I'm like, look, I have that item already drafted. If you can just get that box that's broken and figure out how to fix the wall, we can put it in there and give me measurements. And that's the 48th one. So he's like, all right, I'm going to do this. And he got up to do that. And while he did that, I quickly listed 2 more items and got them up. So then we did the other one. He got the dimensions of the box and the weight. And I was like, 50. Woohoo! Let's go to bed.
Oh, my son has a broken arm. So he's, he's not. Yeah. My helper is.
So that
not able to help in the way he normally does.
That makes your
30-something
that much more impressive. My 50 can sound impressive, but I do have help.
It is. It must have felt so good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go so you can.
I know I got to catch up and get all this in inventory that he's got.
I'm going to try to catch up to you.
All right. Good luck.
I see you in the comments there. You better be listing, girl.
List away. We got to hit 400.
All right.
And,
we'll see you guys next week on Brunch Ladies. We'll drop the links to Resale there. Oh, you won't see Molly next week.
I won't see you next week, but you'll see Nick.
Yeah.
Nobody can see you. Bend your head right where your hand is.
Nope.
Nope. Not till next week, he says.
Yeah.
Not till next week.
All right.
So you'll have Nick of Nick's picks. Whoop, whoop.
In the meantime, if you can't wait for Brunch Ladies, check us out on Facebook for Resale Therapy and Instagram for Insta Resale Therapy. And
Thursday nights, be there.
Feel free to connect with us.
All right.
Wait.
Next, we never told what we were doing in 2 weeks for Resale Therapy.
Gosh, we didn't. We got
off on the necklace and then off on everything else. Should we say it real quick before we go?
Go. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So next week we are doing, not this Thursday, but next. We called it Our Conshy Crew Appreciates You. $9 resale therapy sale. We are going to put everything in resale therapy, not this coming Thursday, but the following, are going to be $9 free shipping across the board. $9 free shipping. Boom, boom, boom. And that is our appreciation sale for all the support and love that we get with our resale therapy.
Yes. And
I'm so excited.
All right. Well, until next week.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.